Curse of Strahd, November 1st. Everybody's going to die tonight.
Point of order, my character has Wolfsbane and Dog Biscuits.
Okay.
Well, what do I do with a dysfunctional game group?
I've just been getting a chuckle out of some of the D&D 5e Facebook group thing. Because just some of the things that some of the people post about, there's somebody who talked about somebody's character who they've had for a long time, just, it was this great bard, and it died. Should I let him resurrect him, blah, 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 and it's like, no! Dude.
No!
Or...
I don't like resurrection that much. I really don't, as far as a mechanic in the game. I don't like it that much.
There are some, I suppose, games that it's completely revolving around the character, but I've listened to a lot of groups, and I'm sorry, I have not heard of one yet where if somebody's character were to die, the fucking game would end.
Right, well, and it was more, I think, less about the game ending, other than he was a good character.
Yeah.
And it's like... Because then somebody else... And then I think there was another one about just, how hard to make, and it's like, well, you gotta have ramifications, you know? I mean, it's like...
Well, that's right.
If there are no consequences...
Why bother to roll dice?
It's not fun, then.
I mean, you gotta have a chance to fail.
Yep. Why bother to roll dice?
I mean, is the game supposed to be a giant safe space?
I always get bitched at because I usually go on and I'm like, really? I'm like, it's really that... I understand building a character is a burden, but like, if I spend 8 hours prepping for the game as a DM, how long does it take to make a character? An hour or two, or just push F9?
Yeah, but the fun thing is you get to try the different character types, right. And for me, that was fun in Warhammer, like exploring some of those different.
And I understand because like the Bard, I loved my Bard.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fun character, and it sucked losing him. But it's like, I lost him. It's part of the game.
Mm-hmm. So we're back in
Kresk.
Yes.
We have just run there. There are werewolves at the gate.
Oh, that's right there, nipping at your heels.
So you went there because it was basically the safest, or the closest
Closest place that we think.
And you figure you could maybe beg the Abbot to get you some...
Okay.
You should. I mean...
Cursate, removate.
And so while we're here, we can get the measurements for the dress.
Exactly.
Yeah, from Corpse Bride.
Because we can say, if you remove these curses, we'll get you that dress.
And
lickety-split.
We talked to Zuliaka, and basically getting her on our side involves us going to the castle. So there's a couple things that we have to do in the castle.
I say you guys go to the castle right away.
But I
right away.
I was gonna say that we wait on that.
Oh,
bide our time on that.
I agree. I don't think 6th level is quite
the time.
So Dave, I was telling these guys last session that you guys are honor levels of class because you've consistently been 1 or 2 levels below on every place you've been.
Huh? Really?
Yep.
In fact, I can't see anything left on this that you guys have even leveled up for.
Really? The 3rd level thief shouldn't have been fighting 6 vampire spawn?
He should have been 4th level.
She. My child thief.
Yep.
We probably should have been fighting together rather than me being upstairs and you being in the stairwell and the cleric falling out of a tree.
Yeah.
And I don't even know where the warlock was. You barely convinced me not to stay behind and fight the werewolves.
I thought it would have been cool. It would have been a heroic death.
The only reason I went is because he rolled so much higher than me on our religious argument test. We did a religious argument test.
That's why. I didn't know why you did it.
4.
I forgot. That's right.
And I was like, all right, well.
I was wondering. I'm like, why did you? Huh. All right. Well, thanks for talking him out of it. What was that other
He's
thing?
a good character.
We're gonna have her break the spear. You could have left her behind. See that?
Yeah, I could have
two of my
skewered all
problems
the
right
werewolves with the spear and break it, but I was greedy.
Uh huh.
I want it.
Did you
The
roll
spear
a 1?
talks to me.
Yeah,
I did
oh, yeah.
roll a 1. And Jay offered that I could spear all 3 werewolves that I was surrounded by and kill them all, but I decided not to. We still killed them all, but I got down to like 12
We were
hit points.
down.
Yeah, I got down to like no hit points several times, but
And you guys got bit.
I had to eat, and I got bit several times. I definitely got lycanthropy more than once.
Well, as long as Creeper gets a chance to get in that wagon, he'll be happy.
Yeah, you can try.
Yeah, you meet up back up with Creeper and Kresk. Yeah, we'll have to stop back to the wagon on the way through, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have any problem getting in it now.
Hopefully Esmeralda hasn't moved it.
There should be 0 problem getting in it.
There'll just be this crater.
Pretty much.
It's not even really a crater. It's like a destroyed bridge and some debris because we blew it up on a bridge.
A 40-foot diameter scorch.
Actually, it was the werewolves that tried to break into it.
No, it's true. Yeah, we didn't even blow it up.
We were going
We just
to.
put it in the right spot.
They turned their back for 5 seconds to make plans, and kablow!
The stupid one hits the lock.
We even tried diplomacy.
We did.
We sent the warlock out there. Try to. I think she went with Fey presence or whatever. And
She's usually the one who can talk to people.
So there's a rival
A little bit
faction.
more. Yeah. Ziliaka's kind of stuck because her mate used to be in control. I forget his name.
Yeah.
Abbot, yeah. Her mate used to be in control, but the rival werewolf, Franz, was her mate.
right.
And
These are good.
basically the rival werewolf, I think his name is, it's in my notes here somewhere. Werewolf
I have
dude.
it somewhere.
Mad Mage, there's so much stuff in here. Kirill basically tricked him into going into the castle or trying to confront Strahd or something, so he's basically out of the picture and then nobody knows what happened to him, so Kirill took over. Ziliaka is kind of second strongest, but they follow a very strict hierarchy of who is the strongest, and Kirill was the second strongest before her mate, who was Franz left.
And one of the things we theoretically could have done after being bitten, because if you show the picture of Esmeralda, I think
Could have tried to amputate one of our limbs,
Yes, but unfortunately I was bitten in the face.
and I was bit right like here, and in the leg. I could have cut off my leg, but there's no way you can get rid of a shoulder wound.
Unless you had the head of Vecna.
So,
I mean, I've already got. Where are cards?
So here's where Esmeralda's wagon. A lot of nice stuff in there. I read it off with all the pieces and floaty bits that were coming down from the sky
yeah,
upon re-entry, burning up.
I did search that. There was nothing there that was.
Salvageable.
And we found out that Ziliaka isn't Mother Night. That Mother Night is the werewolf god, and Ziliaka's kind of like the priestess of Mother Night.
Okay.
Oh yeah, those are up there.
That there's like 2 gods in Barovia, kind of. There's the Morning Lord and Mother Night, and they're kind of like night and day kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
The bat. Or the stash.
I mean, my face is already scarred up from my earth. Now I've got werewolf bite.
But now you know how the werewolves are getting in and out of Ravenloft to terrorize your world.
Right.
Yeah, the werewolves aren't bound here. They're like the Vistani almost. They use this place as a haven, which is why they are kind of like independent of Strahd.
Dale, will you grab me that dice roller again? I'm just gonna throw my
This time?
I'm gonna throw my crap stack in here. Okay, so you guys are in Kresk, staying at the Burgomaster's house.
I would go to the Abbey first.
He's still sobbing and weeping about his dead child, his dead boy. Wishes for his boy to be resurrected. Or risen from the dead. And you guys hurry up to the Abbey's place.
Yeah.
And are going to beg him for
A little cure.
a little hand waving and can you help me now?
Either that or I'm going to have to study
Yep.
tonight and learn
here.
Esmeralda seems to have left someplace. Says that left a message that when you guys figure this shit out, or when it's about to all go down, send me a note, or light the beacons of Gondor or something, you know. She's got ways of checking back here with the Abbot.
Okay. So we leave word with the Abbot is what we should do?
Yeah. Longs are good. I just want to rub this stuff in my teeth, though.
The frosting?
You could make it out of charcoal. I mean, if you made it out of pure carbon, it's not toxic, right? That's the way to do it. You just got to use the Kingsford, without the lighter fluid in it. I'm having the orange one.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Jack-o'-pumpkin. We were walking with the kids last night, and we usually bring a couple of those little tiny shot bottles. Mm-hmm. So somebody had the idea of bringing Captain Morgan's Halloween thing, which is Captain Morgan and pumpkin spice or something.
Oh, God.
And it's not bad. It tastes like Malibu and a Yankee Candle store. So,
Not bad at all.
No, not bad.
what do we call it? Pumpkin Shart or something like that? All right. You meet up with the Abbot. He's training the gal to dance again.
I would approach the Abbot and show him the wound and ask
Okay.
him if he knows if there's any cure for the mark of the beast.
Did you bring the dress?
We haven't been able to yet.
I am bound by my vows to cure you now and oblige you to my service.
We will.
Okay.
And the wound closes a little bit, festers, sputters. A bunch of hair grows out of it really rapidly and falls onto the floor, and then it closes up.
Wow.
Wow. It's like you hacked up a fur ball.
What does being in your service entail?
You gotta go get the dress. Yours kind of does the same thing, except it's teeth and claws. They grow around the edge, and they chew their way through your skin, and then just like the teeth, like a person who got punched spits out the teeth.
Oh man.
These big old fangs, and they fall onto the ground. And
I collect the hair.
okay.
Put it in a little pouch.
Yeah. Anyways, he's still
I'm gonna-
crazily convinced that this is the answer, is to get Strahd to come down and bite this chick in the neck.
So we need to get the measurements.
Yes, Will's.
All right. Any of you guys know anything about measuring?
I
Creeper,
don't know what that would be.
Creeper,
Background?
My
alchemist, herbalist.
I mean, maybe since I was like, at a cloistered monk,
Probably
we
had to do all
probably
that
make
stuff
our
yourself.
own clothes, even though it's mostly robes.
Okay. You're probably measuring little boys' inseams. I'll let you give it a chance at like
Cough.
insight. Yeah, make it a DC 10.
Yeah, 23.
All right. Yep. I'm pretty sure the measurements are accurate. And you go up and you are measuring this golem, and she smells of morning breath, and like her skin just doesn't have a rot smell to it, but it's not right. Just that, I don't know how to describe it. Like a girlfriend you don't like who's been wearing cheap jewelry, too much makeup, and you're kind of like,
All right.
So the dress that we initially could have gotten help from was from somebody who I think is dead.
That was
The
Back
wife
at-
of the.
And they do make
The
dresses in
Burgermeister?
Balaki,
Yep.
but the Burgermeister's place was burned to the ground. You don't know if the dresses out of there were stolen. God knows. But
but what's
definitely
her
Lady
name could help
Wachter
us.
might have
Yeah.
some help for you.
Oh, nice shot.
So theoretically, you two are healed. Dave, you want to head on to the wilderness and just taking the Abbot's word that they're healed?
Sure. Yeah, I'm
Sleep with some Wolfsbane around your neck. and-
Wolfsbane and I got dog biscuits.
That's Limbus bread.
Yeah. Still some of the holy wafers.
Who wants the last one? That is the most terrifying turkey I've ever seen. Suppose it's a ghost?
Is it a? I don't.
Cat.
It's
It's a black cat.
Cat.
That's cool. So that's gonna be the first order of business. Go back to Valaki.
I would assume it kind of has to be if we owe a debt.
Yeah, that would be my thought as well.
Okay. Give me 4 randoms. You guys gonna leave at noon plus 12 hours.
Gee.
It was just gloom a couple minutes ago. Now it's freaking night. Go ahead and roll.
I'd say we wait till morning, but
It won't matter. It'll still be dusk.
First one is a 6. Oh my god. 7, 3, and 2.
All right.
Get my bad rolls out of the way.
That's good.
You get through the creepy ass forest.
We have figures.
No.
You will never make it
Oh, is it there, maybe?
alive.
Probably no. I see mine, I think.
Oh, the green guy, that's me.
There it is.
So, Jay, being from the Harry Potter verse, I know that werewolves don't really favor house elf
You
meat.
had this.
Oh, okay.
The sword one, yeah.
Mr. Lupine teach you that?
Yeah, so
the other one.
I'm not
Oh,
that
some of
concerned about it.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right.
You're going past Lake Baratok. You know that it's just about a half mile out of the way for you to, if you want to go up and search Esmeralda's wagon.
Yeah.
Do you want to lead your group up there before you pass by?
Yes. So, Creeper, search for.
There's nothing there. I looked. I wrote it down.
What was
you want to
it?
hear what I wrote down?
Yeah.
Remains of treasure, nothing salvageable.
Creeper has been completely stoic the entire time he's been in Columbia, but I will shriek. A high-pitched keening. Drop to my knees.
No! God!
Regardless
I mean,
of
if you're really so set on it, we can go look.
It's only a half hour, or it's
No.
it's just one extra encounter check is all.
Creeper.
Just one extra encounter check where we're trapped.
What are the chances that you'd have any trouble? It's a single die roll.
Creeper trusts Esplar's word.
Okay.
However, being a house elf and having a covert secret desire to incinerate one's master has just added one little.
I think you actually wanted to drown me.
No,
it
I wanted
was
to.
lightning.
No, it was lightning. Yes,
Yeah.
I wanted to fry you. So it's just kind of another little kind of
Notch.
Okay.
turn of the wheel in his like dark.
Make a charisma save, DC 10. We'll see how bad it gets. Don't roll a 1 or anything.
11.
Okay. 2 1s.
2 1s.
Double one.
Double 1.
I rolled 1 or 11 or 13. All right. So as you enter Valaki, people are happy to see you. You're told right off the bat that the Vistana have been looking for you. Let's see if you found the daughter yet.
That's
yet.
the daughter that was north by the lake.
Yeah.
Because you guys and the wine people are the only ones that are really traveling
Oh God!
lately.
What if she was in one of those cages for the werewolves?
Well, because we took out.
He did not ever check their names or anything. You have no idea.
Because we took out.
We
I thought he was able to get 1 or 2 out, but it was like we could take 2 out, but she had to keep 2, or it was like.
I think she just promised to protect them.
I thought there were a couple that hadn't been turned yet, and he was able to get. I don't know. I'd have to ask her.
Yeah. I thought she had just made her promise to protect them, and she
Yeah.
believed that because she actually. I think those ones might have had already been turned.
I'll tell one of them that Creeper doesn't think his friends have killed her.
Okay.
Who are your friends? What ascendant do you work for?
I go into sullen mode.
Well, now you know that all is not well in town. Everybody's starting to look a lot more like Lady Wachter. Well, that's happy.
Sort of that cold, dead-eye lizard, dead fish look.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The dead guy, you know, he might have had a thing about making everybody smile.
Yeah.
Each of you make a rolled perception, DC 15.
A what? Oh, perception?
Rolled perception.
Rolled perception.
Nope. Try
Okay, I rolled a 2-0.
25.
Natural
rolled a
2-0?
Nat.
Not a
2-0.
0-2?
Nope.
And I rolled a. Well, I rolled a.
Nope, that would be
18,
a zero Z.
With
I did
my
not roll a zero.
add, it's a 25.
I rolled a natural 2.
That's good because you've noticed upside down pentagrams in various places around town.
Have I noticed a particular pattern with my particularly astute roll?
Yeah.
Can we recognize it? Can we take any knowledge check to try to recognize it?
They're related to hell and devils and appear to be deliberately placed, sanctioned by the town probably.
We talked to Wachter.
You recall that she seemed like she was into that stuff. So.
Yeah, being a minion of the Death Eaters, it doesn't really bother me. I just note it with some mild curiosity.
If we stay the night here, I'm going to go around town sneaking around, scratching them all out with a dagger. So...
Do you guys want to tell him, or do you want to keep him with you?
Yeah. That's just if we stay the night here. I wouldn't do it in daylight.
So Fiona's sons have been about town. There's rumors that the Wizard of Wine shipments have come through and the werewolves have not accosted them at all. Other people have gone, not come back. The usual, they pay no mind usually, but because you guys have been able to travel so freely, there was a few souls that got their bravery up, and then God knows what happened to them. You guys want cookies? More cookies? These are chewy chips, all right. And guess what?
The chewy ones are the best.
Now they are better tasting. Because before they tasted like apple dung. Just like the shit of fruit flies. So anyway, ooh, they're pretty too. What if you decide you want to dig in?
Alright.
Stomach will regret it.
Oh, it's just a little gluten.
The chewy ones are a lot better than the. I don't know why. They feel fresher. They're definitely not.
I don't know about better tasting. Mm-hmm.
Better consistency to me. It feels fresher.
We can warm them up in the microwave.
Even though it's like a faux
Except
freshness.
it would probably combine the chemicals into some sort of toxic sludge. Okay, so you guys gonna go visit Lady Wachter?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She invites you in, wants to hear the whole story about what's been going on. Things that town seem to be doing quite a bit better. People have taken a liking to the new setup that they have. She put her sons Nikolai and Carl in charge. So they usually have their town meetings down at the tavern. And I think births are going to be on the rise because they have more ritually based sex orgies.
Does that have something to do with the those symbols we see on some doors?
Were the symbols...
Yeah, my belief system. I've decided to institute it for the town.
Were the symbols on the tavern too?
Yeah. Anyways, births should be up, because we're having these, ritualistic sanctioned orgies and making sure that people are, doing that. And the drinking of the blood of the relatives has not been quite as popular. But I've encouraged them to drink the blood of the living, not the blood of the dead. That seems to be going a little better. We don't encourage them to kill their relatives or anything like that, but making sure that it's
Interesting. So we're here about a dress.
Oh,
We need a wedding dress. We have measurements.
who's it for?
Oh, a lovely lass back in...
Where's the ring?
I don't have ring.
You can't get married without a ring.
I think the ring is back there.
We.
It's gonna be my wife.
It's her belief system.
All right. Well, we'll see what we can do. These are really odd measurements. So, one hip side is bigger than the other, and the length is matching.
She's a special girl.
Yes.
Very special.
Quasi-Melda.
Okay. Somebody roll me a d20 for just a high is good for the players roll.
I haven't been rolling well. I'll see if my luck comes in now. 7. So no, haven't rolled above a 7 today.
You're due.
We have money.
Well,
if that's what it takes.
Well, obviously there'll be money involved, but well, here's the thing. The usual wedding dress got a little bloody recently, so
Can we just dye it red?
not a bad idea.
I'm sure she would look beautiful in red.
All right,
It's my color anyway.
So the Vistani have got it down at their camp. You just need to talk to Aragal and Nikolai. And your dye, you should be able to pick up red dye. Oh yeah, I've got some red dye for you. So here's your stuff, and go down to the
I want to smell the dye.
the shop and pick it out. It's some type of rust type dye. So it's it's not made out of the really the good red Tide stuff.
But it's not like clearly blood.
No, it's not a blood dye.
Payment. We were waiting for payment.
Oh, he's correct. We're waiting for payment.
Did Ernst
Payment.
Larnack, my lackey, not get you your payment?
No.
Waiting.
Oh, he must have brought it to the Vistani. Yeah, they'll have your payment there. Minus a small finder's fee, I'm sure.
Creeper skeptical.
So what is this your belief system?
We just believe in a well-ordered society with, a little bit more freedom and some activities that involve more behavior directed towards self and self-interest, and then of course, propagation of the races, the species, the offspring, and then have them brought into the world, in a proper ritualistic fashion, so that they're well blessed right off the gate. Perhaps some sacrifices will be in order, necessary for discipline, so that they're, brought up in the right fashion.
So are you mating with demons, or is it just?
Oh no, not demons.
sacrificial?
Demons are ordered enough. They're
Demons
devils.
they're all over the place. We usually prefer those, the creatures with a little bit more order. Who wants a root beer?
I'm good.
Regular beer?
I'm okay, thank you.
She's talking about devils.
We try and contract creatures that are going to have a purpose, a unity, a direction, that allow the rise of society and the control of society and the domination of
Those who perhaps use a 7-tiered system of government.
yes, a 7-tiered system of government.
Who think we made to take her out behind this?
Creeper asks, what is your aim? What's your goal? Do you seek to usurp Strahd?
Oh no, I would never go so far as to usurp Lord Strahd von Zarovich. But the people certainly need some structure around here, and they sure seem to be much happier since we reinstituted the mandatory orgies. People are not required to smile, we just have them wear masks. That's all we ask.
Interesting.
Are people forced into this belief system?
Well, I'm sure there'll always be some people who would disagree, but the law is the law. Order and the law must be obeyed. Otherwise the boot shall squish the neck. Here's your die. It's on the house.
I'll take it.
Good, I'm visibly trembling.
I like collecting samples.
I can't speak for the rest of this encounter. I'm just grinding my teeth. You can hear it. Breaking pieces off my chainmail.
Are you essentially lawful good?
No, I'm chaotic good. So I'm
price.
the exact opposite of a devil.
Okay.
You get the distinct idea that the town has taken on more of a bullying approach to, like a pecking order now.
It's more like
Like in-
caste system,
Yeah.
hierarchical.
Well, there's open bullying, so to speak, going on, where it's like, that's mine. No, it's not. Whoever toughs it out gets it now. No more smiling. Who's not from outwardly behind the mask.
So dress.
Yeah, you'll have to go to talk to Aragon.
Okay.
We will.
Luvash and Aragon.
They're in the little hill encampment with the.
Yeah, with the Dusk Elves.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yep. And Luvash and Aragal are not here. Actually, Luvash is here. Aragal's not. Luvash's daughter that's been missing. And of course, you argue with him for a while about the money and about the dress. And you're like, we've got the die right here. And he says his daughter's still missing. He's not prepared to get over your money or the dress until you find his daughter, because nobody else is brave enough to leave.
Where are we now? Are we in the Dusk Elf encampment?
Yeah.
Not in the town? I tell him that we're not prepared to leave you alive unless we get, what we're due.
I don't know. A bunch of Vistani start to surround you guys, and
Oh, we're in the Vistani, not in the Dusk Elf.
well, I don't know if you remember what
Are
it
they the
looks
same
like.
kind of place?
Well, no, it was like.
Looks like this. So
So
here's the Dusk Elf hovels here. Vistani stay at the top of the
I
hill,
see.
like
Okay.
right in the middle.
Okay.
I'm sure this area has nothing safe to do with the Dusk Elves, but the Vistani are camped here anyways.
Is he's Lady Wagner's henchman?
No, that's Lornak. Ernst Larnak is the guy who knows everything about what's going on. She's kind of her.
If he describes her, could I make an insight or a,
Sure,
if
make
I
it an inside
remem-
about
if I rem-
15-ish.
if I remember if
Yeah.
one of the kids we saw at the okay,
Because I don't think you guys didn't go in. He went
We
in,
didn't.
right?
so 23.
Okay. You're certain that she was not at the werewolf den.
Okay.
So, and weren't the Dusk Elves, was it the Vistani keeping an eye on the Dusk Elves, or the Dusk Elves keeping an eye on...
They're here, kind of like the Russians moving out onto that peninsula in Ukraine.
Okay.
That's a longer story, but kind of like that. Ukrainians are like, what can you do?
Okay. So, we find Kid. You give us loot.
Where was she last seen?
Around the lake.
On the lake to the north?
Yep.
What's her name?
Arabelle.
Oh, why was she there?
She was just kidnapped and taken north, probably by the Mad Wizard.
When did you last see her?
Oh, whatever it's been now, a week.
Why aren't you out looking for her?
We have been out looking for her. You guys just sit here all day and get drunk, and he's obviously drunk, and he's obviously been sitting here all day.
Oh, you're a good father. Good father.
We will find her daughter.
My character is clearly losing patience, and as soon as we're a little bit out of earshot of these people, I say, we just should just sneak into the camp and steal the dress.
You
I can do it.
Okay, I do it. I stealth.
Look at how successful this little demon baby is.
All right, so we will go to the edge of the forest, just beyond the sunny.
Bye, we'll be back later. Bye. Quick, hide behind the trees. All right.
We're going away now.
Next time you see us, it will be with daughter.
So since it is noon plus 9 hours, it's 9 o'clock at night. It's starting to get dark. It should be easy. They've been drinking all day. It shouldn't be really hard to sneak in. You know where their treasure wagon is at. There's also Luvash's wagon.
So I talked to Creature. Do you want to be the one to go in and tinker around? I can watch your back from afar, just in case you get in trouble.
Do you have stealth?
I'm very stealthy. Maybe not as stealthy as you,
Well,
but I'm pretty stealthy.
let's see here. Creature says.
Creature has an invisibility cloak.
No. Give you cat's grace. So it can give you advantage on dexterity
Should have
checks.
made Blocky shaped like a V.
So I could give that to myself or to you. So my stealth is a +6, and my dex is 16.
Mine's better.
Okay.
My dex is worse, but my stealth is better because I have expert.
All right. So why don't I give you enhanced ability?
Yeah, I would prefer to me to go anyway because I'm the one who suggested it, and I know it's dangerous.
Okay. Help you from afar, I will.
Okay. All right. So first, I'm going to use the raven that I still have.
Okay.
So it didn't get killed yet. And I'm going to have it look around the camp.
All right.
And I'm going to see if there's any, like, I'll have it land kind of like near the treasure wagon and see if there's mechanisms or if it looks like there's anybody watching it or, just try to get the lay of the area a little.
Everybody's drunk. Luvash beats another Vistani into just misery. 2 iron padlocks secure the door of the barrel-topped wagon.
Jay, before Askalar snuck off, I cast Enhance Ability and granted him Cat's Grace. The target has advantage on dexterity checks. Also does not take damage from falling 20 feet or less if it is not.
I won't give him advantage to stealth, but it will for dex checks.
Well, the dex checks at least for thing. Okay, so I am going to sneak up. Can I sneak up to a place where I'm not visible, but I'm within 30 feet of the wagon?
Yep, go ahead and roll. Take advantage because you've been scouting out.
It's big for advantage because it's a 15. The first one was a 3.
Okay.
So 15 plus 9 is 24.
Okay.
So I want to just kind of conceal myself where I am a little bit, bunker down a little bit so that I can make sure that I'm good. And then from the 30 feet away, I'm going to use my mage hand to try to unlock the thing. I have the little mage hand ledgerman thing, which allows me to basically try to unlock things from far away.
Okay, give it a shot. You know that Luvash carries one key and Ergo carries the other.
So I got a 23 on my first one.
Okay. It clicks, and you see a little poison needle shoot out.
I'm glad I'm doing this from far away.
And your mage hand dies. But don't worry, it comes off the ground and goes, and it looks at you and goes, and it crawls back up the thing. And then you can try the other one?
Yeah, I'll try the other one. Yep. Advantage from Cat's Grace. That's 19 on the lock.
It looks like you'll need some strength, otherwise you can do it. It's got it picked, you just need the strength to get it to...
Like actually open?
Yeah, this one appears a little more stuck, and your mage hand won't be strong enough to open it.
Okay.
Just need to sneak up there and grab it and yank on it.
Does it look like there's anybody watching right
Yeah,
now?
there's drunks around. You don't see anybody in particular watching. There's Vistani all over the place. Creeper, you're helping from afar still?
Well, I'm concentrating on my enhance ability, but I am watching the situation and trying to see if anyone sneaks up on him or if there's any danger occurring.
You know, the occasional Vistani comes from around the corner, just doesn't notice you. Kind of keeps walking around.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a minor illusion ready cantrip in case if I need to break my concentration, do something different from where we're at.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna first I'm going to just try to. I actually have one of those shitty gray cloaks we found in the very beginning. I'm going to basically put that on so that I'm not immediately recognizable from what I looked like earlier.
Okay. Make a disguise check for me.
Okay. Oh, that's not terrible. Let's see. There's no disguise.
Guile.
I think it's just deception. Yeah. So that's a 16.
Okay, that's adequate. All right, you get up to it.
So, and then I'm gonna sneak up to the thing, just wearing this shitty gray cloak. And since I saw the poison needle on the last one, I'm gonna see first if I can recognize if there's another mechanism and where a needle would come out if I open this.
Okay, go ahead and make a find traps, pick locks, open gates, bend bars. I believe that's a percentage.
I think it's investigation, probably.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
21.
That looks good. Yeah, this one is also poison needle trap, same way.
So I'm gonna
You just put your hand in the back of it and pull down.
basically, pull down from a way where it's not gonna hit me.
Okay.
So I do that.
All right. Both of them are pulled down and the locks are open, still hanging on the thing. You want to pop one out, crawl inside quick?
I'm gonna pop it open really quick and just look inside before I go in.
Pitch black. Are you a racial
Nope.
person?
Nope. I do not have dark sight. So yeah, I will just pop in, see what happens.
Make a stealth because there's some coinage laying here and it's a little bit loose and it may just dump out Vegas style.
That's a 20.
Okay. So you get inside and you're standing on a bunch of coins and jewels. You guys make a perception.
12.
Just go lock me in the wagon.
17.
All right. You hear what sounds like a girl screaming from the woods to the north. Little girl. It's so distant, but you're like, your ear curls out and it just goes.
So this is the scenario. Which way is north here on the?
That way's north. You guys are in the tree line here.
Okay, and Aspelar's over by the cart.
Yep.
I know exactly what I would do if I was in your guys' shoes, but I'm not going to metagame,
Right.
so I'm not going to tell you what to do.
No.
What I would do.
No, we need to wait. We need to wait for Aspelar. We cannot go by ourselves. So.
Yeah, just little girl.
Thank you for your concern, Creeper. But it's killing me
What?
not to immediately go, but we can't split up.
All right. You're in a wagon that's just chock full of like a dragon's hoard.
I'm just looking for the dress.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
So the noise came from over here.
Mhm.
So it's unlikely anyone in the camp would have
Right,
heard
it's
it.
noisy. They're playing music
Okay,
and
all right,
drunk.
okay, cool.
They're
And
not
it's
looking
so
for her
distant.
like
You're
they
just
should
like,
be.
was that a scream of the butterfly? All right. And inside the wagon, piles and piles of loot. So much loot, you don't know what to do with it all. There's one little, oh, I should have painted that one. There's a little bag in there. I wish I could find it. Hold on, I gotta get it important.
Oh, fool's gold. I used to love this when I was a kid. I find it all over the place in Oregon.
Anyways, there's a little sack about this big that's got a label on it that says payment for the outsiders, Lady Walker.
I'll take the payment for the outsiders, and then I'm just going to look for the dress.
You pick it up and you're like, it's like this heavy.
So,
You can hear a bunch of paper inside. It's like,
It's like
is there a dress in here? Can I look?
you will need to make an investigate.
it's like Confederate money during the Civil War. It's completely worthless
17.
currency.
Not on the first try.
Try again. Ah, natural 20.
I got a 1 on my your good luck roll, and all of a sudden you hear Luvash right outside the door.
Do I see this from where I'm at?
Check on the dress.
Do I find it?
Why does this
immediately?
damn
He says-
dress seem so important?
Do
Get out of my face!
I see this happening?
Yeah.
Like from where I'm at?
Luvash walked right up to the back of the door.
Okay, I'm gonna
You're
cast.
just like, the dress!
I'm gonna cast a minor illusion of a noise of a little girl calling out, "Papa! Papa!
Good one. I'll give you advantage.
Papa!"
Make a charisma saving throw to see how serious a business it is.
You should be proficient in that too if you're a sorcerer.
Okay, so my better roll is a 21.
Okay. Which direction are you going to have it come from?
Well, I can only cast it 30 feet away, so I'm gonna basically cast it as far away this way as I can.
Okay.
Yeah, so like, still within like this tree line that occurs over here.
Okay.
But away from us as far as I can that way.
All right. Roll my Luvash Here's It roll. High is good for the players.
15.
All right. He's just about to notice that both of the padlocks are missing. And he turns, pushes one of the Vistana out of the way, and starts storming down the hill. And then he stops and he's listening. And he's gone this times 100, or this times 10. 70 feet that way.
Do I hear that he's moved?
Yeah.
Alright, if I've found the dress, I am going to, at this point, try to peek out first to see if anybody's immediately looking at the wagon.
Okay.
So, I'll take a stealth to peek out. That's 17.
There are two Vistana sitting right in front of you. One of them that he just punched and is sitting on the ground, rubbing his jaw, facing down it this way. The door opens that way. The other one he pushed off over this way towards the tree line.
So do I think I could walk out if the door's facing this way, if there's one that way and that way? Possibly without being seen, maybe
Possibly.
without being heard?
It'll be not at disadvantage, but it'll be a high check. It'll be a DC 15.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm going to risk it. I'm going to wrap the cloak tightly around myself too. And I got a natural 20. Again.
Fine.
All my twos, this in the beginning.
That's all you should have. Shouldn't have more than one. The max you can have is 3, so if you've been hoarding them.
No, I lost all mine. The last session when I got bit like 8 times when trying to keep myself from turning into a werewolf.
Alright, so you managed to, you get out onto this side of the wagon. You're
Yep.
still in your gray cloak, and you have the dress, which you just stuff under your cloak,
Yep.
and then you grab the little bag of
Payment.
Confederate payment or something.
wafer thin.
You heard that it was going to be
Alias.
100 electrum pieces, I think. Was it per person?
Something like
or?
that, yes.
Yeah, it was going to be like 100 electrum pieces, so you just leave all the other treasure behind, and then you didn't even look at anything else in there.
I don't know whose those are, and if I felt justified in stealing them, then I would. But if I don't know who it is, I'm not gonna possibly steal from somebody who's worthy.
You quickly recall that there was a wooden chest, an iron chest, an ornate jewelry box with some filigree. There was a wooden throne with a gold inlay, a rolled up big rug, and then there was a small box. But there was like coins laying around in here and stuff, and just not really well organized. So, all right, stealth to get out of there.
And that's an 18.
All right, you make it back down on the tree line. You didn't remember to put the padlocks back
Nope,
on?
I didn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't have spent the time if they were that close.
Okay.
At this point, I would say we just, as soon as I see you guys, I'd like signal to like get into the woods.
Okay. He like wanders around out here for a while and listens and goes and yells at a couple of the lesser Vistana and sends them out on a mission again. You guys just head straight north through the woods?
I mean, I would come back and tell you guys that I got the dress.
Or do you guys want
I don't know that I heard the girl. So.
Or do you want to head out to Kresk?
Well, I guess we will mention.
I heard the girl screaming to north.
Do you think it's her?
There's Velaki. There's like Zarovich.
We could go check it out.
Let's at least go check.
She's an innocent, even if her father's a drunkard.
Exactly. I am of belief we should at least take a look.
Okay. I would believe his word. I think that he's a virtuous, if pathetic man.
All right. give me 2 random happiness checks.
Oh, don't make me roll. I've been rolling good now.
It's 9:30 at night.
Happiness check. Oh.
What do okay, I'll do it.
Oh, that's some happiness.
19 and a 9.
So roll me a d12 plus a d8.
Okay.
Make sure it's not a 15 total.
13.
Okay. You guys have wandered out into the darkness, and you can see in the
I have
dark.
dark
What's your
vision.
range? What's your
Sure.
range? 60? 30?
60? Yeah.
You're human. So you guys are carrying lanterns, probably?
Yep.
In cruel fashion, the druids appear to have played a trick on what they were probably hoping to lure Luvash out here and murder him.
With the girl screaming.
Yeah.
Well, I'm always up for killing more druids.
And crackling to life from around you appear to be twig blights, and then a single druid steps out of the darkness and is like, "Ha ha ha! Help me! You need to save me!"
Yes, I do need to save you from your miserable life.
You'll never find the girl.
Well, neither will you.
Does that mean he knows where the girl is? Maybe we should keep him alive. we could do
Initiatives
some
for the
enhanced diplomacy with him.
initiatives for the blights are at 12.
17.
Or 11.
So we got Creeper, Aspelar, and Yosef. 10. You got an 11. Aspelar.
19.
Oh,
17.
Aspelar. 17.
19.
19 for Creeper. All right. It appears that there are 10 little stinking needle blights around you,
I'm not good at killing needle blights, guys.
and 1 druid.
I don't have any AoE stuff. I kill one person real good.
Okay. How close are the needle blights?
Let's say 30 feet. They just kind of come alive around you.
Okay.
I will cast Spirit Guardians.
What page are we now? Blights.
Let's see. Should we do? Are we gonna arrange this or no? Just
Nah, just
Okay.
figure it out. You guys are all within a
okay.
ambush zone. Some people use Theater Mind. I use Comedy Club of the Mind. There we are. Oh yeah, little bastards. There they are. Okay, so Creeper.
I'm gonna cast web on as many of the needle blights as I can.
You'll affect D6 of them. I'll let you roll for it.
All right.
Pretty middling.
6.
6. Excellent work.
So let's see. Is there a saving throw?
I think it's strength.
Yes. So they get to make a dex saving
Dex.
throw against my DC of 14.
1 saves. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 saved, and the rest failed. So 5 are stuck.
Okay. So on their next round, they can try to do a break free with a strength check.
Okay. And Aspelar?
I am going to try to charge the druid if possible. Even if I have to charge through the needle blights, I'll take hits to
And
do that.
you will need to do that, and it'll be a D4 needle blights on you.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to do my Harry Potter.
See? I was wondering
Yeah.
if you were going to do the
Yes.
whiz wand.
Yes.
You know,
So I say, Spidaterus spermius. And then I spray the web all over them, okay?
What's it shoot out of since
That's
you're not
right.
wearing any clothes?
I don't have...
Does it shoot out of one finger?
Yeah, like my fingers, like, yeah. I said...
Turn around.
last 2.
Form of Spideratus!
4 of them get on you here,
I have AC 16.
and they are +3 to hit. Plus 2, +3, +1. AC 15, you said?
16.
Third one, AC 17, hits you for 9. Of claws, rakes through your armor, gets into those little hard to reach spots, and 16 for 6 more.
Okay.
And the druid himself, you are before him, so go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to use my Oath of Vengeance, my once a day, and give myself advantage so that I can just try to lop his head off in one go.
All right, here it comes.
Here we go.
Well, I have advantage, so 14 probably hits, but
Yep.
my second one is a 20, so...
Oh,
So third one...
Somebody's losing a head.
Hopefully the needle blades don't take me down as I go, because they did hurt me pretty good. Let's roll these. My damage is less now that I have the spear, but
So you said
can heal me.
Or tops. Use 5 remaining.
D8. 2 more. Do you have these?
Yeah. Did you get any? Here's one. Here's 2.
2, perfect. Okay. And then this 10, 13, 23, 5. Oh, that's low. That's really low. 4, 5, 6. And so that's 38 plus 4.
Use the spear.
Yes.
As you drive it through, you make a right turn straight up and take it out the top of his head, and your hands just keep going in and up, and you can feel the warmth of like this, and his ribs start to break, and his sternum kind of does its thing, and you're just like, how many hit points do you get back?
It's 2d6.
You see him just totally like,
I get back
Even Creeper.
7 points.
Even Creeper is mildly alarmed.
He takes it. He just turns. And just goes. And the druid is dead, and the 5 of the needle blights that are in the web turn back to wood. The other ones still attack. So
How many?
5. So 2 on you.
Once they, or wait, it'd be after the turn is when I'm using my
Claws at you for 4, AC 19.
Yep.
Creeper, there's 1 on you.
AC 14.
Misses and hits AC 17 for 6 as it claws through to your little nubs.
My
And
little
Asplar,
scabby
2 on
skin.
you, AC 20 for 3. And AC 21 for 4.
Okay.
As they claw and find all the good locations like the back to your ankles and your inner, behind your knee. And
About half. Okay, I cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
So how many are within 15 feet of me?
all of them.
So they all suffer 3d8 radiant damage.
You kill them all. And you hear what sounds like a scream again from the north.
Not again.
It's more druids. I'm up for killing them. I'm like shaking.
It attracts anything?
Well, I have my spirit guardians for another 10 minutes.
Yo, Guardians, let's move! All right, so you blast further north through the woods. Somebody roll me another, if there's going to be a random check, just 1.
15.
Roll me a D8 and a D12. Do not get a 15. Oh, sorry, D8, D12.
It's a bad start.
Do
that's a bad
not-
start.
Do not get a 15.
It's a really bad start. Oh.
All right.
Great.
Sprout shows up.
Yeah.
Strahd.
7 walking dead have heard the noise and have taken in from the sides and are walking that direction.
Is that direction towards the
Towards the north, where you guys are headed. And you seem to have caught up on them, shambling through the trees, headed towards the noise.
7-1.
What's the terrain around here?
Woodsy, stumbly, mixed with some snow.
What do you think? Can I listen again to hear if I hear any more of the girl? No. That's
13. You're not sure what the noise of these zombies. Well, turn them.
So yeah, priest, are you gonna try and do your thing?
Yeah.
They have not yet noticed y'all.
Worst comes to worst, I can outrun them. Not sure about you guys.
There's only 9 of them.
I said 7.
Did I? All right, there's 7 then. I'll just make
What
a couple
CR
of them
level are
epic
they?
level.
Just add some class levels.
Zombie elephants.
They had like 4 or 5 class levels in Necromancer or something.
Yep.
They make more.
Are they
Exponential
CR,
zombies.
Are they CR1, either 1.5 or 1/2 or lower?
Zombies they're 3d8. They are a challenge rating of 1/4.
You could probably scare
Yeah,
away.
so I should be able to destroy.
Here it comes.
So I hold up my cross and say, "Begone, foul undead creatures!"
Does each one save?
Probably.
Probably.
They auto destroy.
I doubt it's auto. I doubt it.
Where page is that on? Arabelle.
Destroy undead. Starting phase
While he's
when
doing
undead
that, I'm gonna second wind myself.
fails
because
its saving throw against your turn undead feature, the creature is instantly
7
destroyed.
then.
So it has to make a saving throw against the turn, which would be
And it's all of them within the range there?
yeah.
Alright, here we go. And the saving throw is?
That's what I'm looking
It's probably your spell DC.
probably.
Oh, that one disintegrated pretty quickly. It just shambles down to nothing and its limbs start falling off and they don't even come back to life.
while he's doing that, I just second winded to get a little bit of health back. Breathing heavily. Just in case I'm surviving, I have to fight them.
It's at what type? Constitution?
I don't.
Wisdom.
Okay, so they're -2, and it's a 15. So I've got to get a 17 on the die. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's always got to be one. It falls to his knees, but then its head turns all the way around and goes and gets up and begins moving towards you.
I'm visibly impressed by that display.
All right.
Do you mind?
That's a powerful 2 sticks you have.
Do you have a ranged weapon?
I have firebolt.
I could do firebolt too.
We could just firebolt the thing. I'm not that great with it. I'm not as good with it as I am chopping stuff, but I can firebolt if you guys don't want to go up close.
Because it's one round away out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast that.
I'll cast firebolt. I probably don't hit.
AC 8.
Oh, I do hit. 9.
Wow.
11. Okay.
So
It's a D10, is it?
it's if you're level 6, it should be 2d10.
Oh yeah, 2. Glad you know the
3.
rules.
I did 6 fire damage.
Got it, 6 fire.
I did 11.
Alright, 6, 11. It's still up. It has closed to eat the priest. Priest, did you have a ranged weapon you want to try on it or anything?
I will cast Sacred Flame.
Alright.
And
Holy Fire.
saving throw, that'd be a dex saving throw.
I'm sure zombies are great.
11. They had 4 hit points left, still alive?
So,
Does it go up at all?
5.
It doesn't go up at all with your levels?
Oh, actually, let's see.
I think-
Usually the cantrips do.
Spells for 1d8 when you... Oh, 2d8.
I think your Holy Spirits kill it,
You're
don't
right.
all of these?
Your Holy Spirit's probably killed it as it got close.
That's true. I forgot. Come get me. Come get me.
And there's chunks falling from the sky, thud, thud, thud. It's like, wow, this is a lot like that wagon. All right. As you get closer to Lake Zarovich,
I pat you on the shoulder. I'm like, maybe you're not so pathetic.
at the foot of a mountain, nestled in the misty forest, is a large lake. The water is perfectly still and dark, reflecting the black clouds overhead like a monstrous mirror. Pulled up along the south shore are small rowboats. A fourth boat can be seen in the middle of the lake.
Oh, does anybody need
having rowed out
I'm okay for now. I second wind myself up. I'm still out like
with a
8,
lone
but I'm okay
figure
for now.
sitting in it, fishing pole in hand. And
What does it look like?
like a fisherman rowing out.
Old fisherman.
Yep.
I'm gonna send my raven out there to like look into the boat.
There's a giant bag about the size of Arabelle and wrapped in chains.
I kind of figured this was some kidnapper. There's nothing good in this world. You have to just assume everybody has some terrible secret.
And it's Bluto Krogerov, one of the destitute drunkards from Palaki.
How far
Appears to be up
off
here.
the shore is the?
Right now it is roll a d4, multiply it by 100. That's the number of feet out he has reached by the time
Don't you
get
have walk
here.
on water?
Yes, I do.
So 300
We
feet.
can. I mean, I could cast.
Good roll.
Try to cast Hold Person, which would at least.
So he's 100
Stop
yards
it.
away.
Well, you could cast walk
wait.
on water on me, and I could try to sneak there, but it's
That's
open.
true.
It's
And
darkness, but
how
it's
far
open.
was he?
He's 300 yards out.
Okay.
300 feet out.
100 yards.
So I can't cast Hold Person, but I could cast Walk Water. And
I
you
mean,
could try
it's in the open, but it's in the middle of the night.
You could also take a rowboat.
I'm just afraid he's gonna throw her in the water.
Yeah. I know.
So I obviously relay all this information. You know,
well,
he's got the little girl.
can you
He's got
cast
something
walk
chained
on
up.
water on more than one person?
Yeah, I can cast it on all of us.
That's how they escaped from the werewolves.
Yeah.
before.
Okay. What? Let's just cast it on us, and we'll just run out there and get him.
I'm just afraid he's gonna be like, "Don't come closer. I'll drop her." I mean, I could try to swim and get her, but
Okay. Why don't you cast walk on water on him, and we'll row out and let him sneak around.
That sounds reasonable.
I'm fine with
Because
that.
what we could, we could say
Distraction.
hello, a distraction while
Yeah.
he's sneaking out. So that's what we'll do. Guys, walk.
Can
on
you
the
go
water.
ahead and cast it on all three of us,
Yes,
just in
okay.
case we fall
Yeah.
out of the boat or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, and it.
lasts for like an hour, didn't it? A couple
Yeah,
times?
an hour.
Okay. So the priest and I will get in the boat. I'm thinking about getting on a log and doing it Gollum style.
You could. Sing the song about the goblins or something.
Yeah. Goblin Town.
Yep.
Eating raw fish underneath a gibbous moon. The fish are nice and rah-rah-rah.
Yep.
And I just look at him with disdain.
All right, I'll just get in the boat and let the priest.
All right. And then you're gonna try and sneak out, tiptoeing across the water.
Yeah.
All right.
But he's gonna
really
do a
crouch.
circuitous
Yeah, I'm gonna go
route.
try to get around the back.
Okay, go ahead and roll the stealth. DC 10. No, so 15.
18.
Good.
All right, so we're rowing towards him.
Okay. You'll be a little while. You get there pretty quick.
Okay.
And he appears to be in a trance, just sitting there with fishing line. And he's slowly leaning further and further forwards, slowly pushing her out of the boat. And she tries to wiggle, and he just keeps pushing, and he's in a trance.
I am. How close am I at this point?
10 feet.
Oh, well, if I'm that close, I'm just gonna grab. Well, alright, let's try to be smart. I'm gonna try to pull him. I'm gonna try to grab his arm and his like neck from behind and just try to pull him
Okay.
back with me.
Make a strength check.
Okay. Just strength or athletics.
It
different
is
for me.
athletics.
Okay, that's 13.
Okay. You grab him. He falls right out of the boat.
I'm holding him so that
Okay.
he's still.
You got him, and you're just kind of holding him, and he just keeps pushing, and he keeps like reaching to push her out of the boat. But he's in a total trance.
I'm gonna wait for them. I'm just gonna try to grapple and hold him here.
Okay.
Because I don't know if he's been. It kind of looks to me like he's been beguiled somehow. So I don't know if he's actually the part of a victim in this.
You guys get out there. The girl is tied up. She's struggling. She's been gagged. Looks like she's been held hostage for a week and is now she doesn't appear to be molested or anything, but
I'll open up the bag and I'll be like 4 inches from her face. You're safe now.
roll.
I got like my garlic breath, like, kind of.
Creeper, creeper.
Food, you want food?
Creeper.
I have dead fish. You eat.
She reaches out with both arms and throws them around you.
Good little girl. Eat fish.
She takes the fish and puts it in her mouth and is just like holding on to you and
Okay.
Can we go home now?
Yes.
I ask her.
You're holding Bluto, and you can see he's got an upside down pentagram painted on his forehead.
We'll try to clean it off.
Okay, you clean it off, and you actually use a little holy water, dab it on there, it burns, it comes off, and he's like, fishing pole, and he's like, what the hell? What happened?
You were attempting to push girl in water.
No, I was fishing.
I'm gonna see if
Something came over me,
he's.
and
Try to see if he's lying. Wow, that's actually pretty high. 20.
he seems very convincing.
Okay. I would assume that it's Lady Bactra at this point. I would just I would just jump to that conclusion.
She talked about sacrifices.
She did.
Creature also has some regular rations, so I'll offer those as well for the child. So just not the raw fish, but like
Is she hurt at all?
but biscuit.
No, she's got some binding things because you used a really good rope.
I'll just grab her places where she's binded and lay on hands real quick and heal her up, like
Okay.
with the bruising.
Yeah, she's healthy and, not really talkative.
Right. Maybe she's been in a
And
probably.
you can see that some Vistana have gathered on the shore. Do you want to row to the other side, or do you want to go back to where you came from?
I say we put her on a boat, push her out a little bit, and then just get her towards the shore and push her back towards the shore.
You guys go the other way?
Can your mage hand?
I can mage hand. Well, I can't push that much. I can only lift like 10 pounds.
I could also mage hand as well.
I mean, is 20 pounds of push enough to push a boat?
Yeah, it's silent out tonight. It's Calm Lake. So you just want to kind of push her back to shore, and you guys go someplace else?
Are we sure? Can I tell they're Vistani from the camp?
Yeah.
Then yeah, that's what I would do.
You're pretty sure that they found out that you.
Yeah, that's what I
you've
assumed. Too.
taken the dress and that the bag is missing. And,
Yeah.
And then that you were last seen headed north. So.
That would be my plan.
Do you guys want to head across the lake to their side?
Well, we'll ask the drunk. I mean, what's the drunk going to do?
Yeah, we could
Do you
have
know
him-
these Vistani?
Yeah, he could take her. We have 2 boats. It's a whole lot of wood.
Mount Beartalk is up there.
That's where the Mad Wizard is.
We could always
Trying to go visit the Mad Wizard.
run the river.
So I ask Fisherman,
Bluto.
Bluto, what you want to do, Bluto?
He's not sure what happened. He was prepping to fish, and then it all went black. And
So are we in his boat, actually?
yeah,
We have the other boat. Why don't we get in the other boat and tell him to take her back to...
mother. There has to be sacrifices.
Oh, Strahd, accept this petty offering of our blood.
Son of fucking free shots.
Okay, then we'll go with the original plan of putting the girl in the boat and using Mage Hand to the shore
Okay,
with the
you know,
sun yard.
Bluto take you guys someplace else.
Yeah.
If you go back to the shore, you know what's going to happen. There's going to be an altercation. 3 out of the 2 PCs are going to die.
Or just knock them all unconscious.
Or lots of
go
Astani.
back, take all their money.
Yeah, it's going to be. So there's going to be bad blood.
I say we tell the fisherman that we rescued her and send him. Well, I don't know if he. I don't know if
He
I
doesn't
trust
trust himself.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't trust himself.
him. I don't know if I trust him.
Do we write a note to these Vistani?
We
They're
give
not
it.
gonna
We
believe
give
us.
it. We give it to the girl and have her give it to her father because we only took what was ours.
It's true.
All right, so write him a quick note. Send
Yeah,
the girl.
saying we only took what is ours. We found your daughter in the hands of this beguiled fisherman who was about to kill her.
Poor Bluto.
And we say, you're welcome.
I've got the death sentence in 3 systems. I can't go back there now.
You'll be dead.
And then, we'll say it wasn't his fault.
You write along a
Do we want
detailed,
to tell
maybe
those
someone.
Lady Voctors?
I would be upfront about it. I don't know about if you guys are more tactful. I would just be straightforward and say that the demon witch lady of Valaki.
Yeah, I don't
Lady
mind
Voctor.
saying that.
Yeah.
That Lady Voctor, the mark of Lady Voctor was upon his forehead.
Okay, so you kind of give an
See-
account.
see-
Who's going to
see-
write
see-
this? Because I
see-
got to know how poetic your
I assume he's probably the best
Right.
script writer.
Yeah, you're
so-
you're over there illuminating the sides and some gold.
There's little cherubs in the corner.
So make a wisdom check. You want at least a DC 10 to
We don't have all
effectively
night,
convey
Chris.
your message. If you
pure
fail,
wisdom check.
something terrible will happen.
16.
Okay. You get an effective letter written. I'm pretty sure you check it twice, and you don't save it on Wiener's email, and it's all good. And Sorry, that's
What a
Wait, that's the best way to just dishearten the whole world. Is just...
All right, so you guys are out in the middle of Lake Zarovich. 1, 2. It's about 3 miles to. It's about 2 miles. 1, 2. It's about 2.5 miles wide. You guys can go wherever you want up there.
Should we go to?
I'd recommend you-
and
It would
avoid-
take forever.
Well, we could go west and go towards Kresk, and at that point we'd have to go through the woods to try to find the road.
Mount Beartalk is all up on that.
I'm not sure.
Up there.
Do we want to
Do
go
we wanna
look for
go
the
to
Mad Wizard?
I mean, what did we?
He's the one who could potentially raise people from the dead, they think. And we have a couple things for that. So, like the Kresk, the Burgermeister's son died. They're looking for a guy who can raise him for the dead.
Right.
And then
I'm just looking at our
quest
right.
page.
We still have a lonely mill with
we
those
did.
hags.
Oh, I know. I just saw that too. I was like, we have to go get whatever's in there.
Yeah. Her hate the father's tomb. Your girl driven.
I think the only thing about him really is that he can. That
Right.
we've heard that he can raise people from the dead. Let me see if I wrote anything about the Mad Wizard.
But that
here.
is-
Crazy wizard lives in mountains, attempted a coup against Strahd and failed. Might know about souls in Barovia.
Might know about the souls.
Oh, the
too.
souls thing.
We've also heard that he can raise people from the dead. I think I wrote that in the quest part.
I would rather go back to.
You just want to
Finish
see
the
if you
Abbot.
can find any.
Well, no.
Well,
now-
we do need to take the dress
Oh,
back.
I'd rather. either take the breast back or go to Bone Grinder.
Well, I mean, we kind of need to go. I think we would.
I would actually be duty driven.
Yeah,
I'd want to
exactly.
go bring
We
the
would-
dress back.
We owe him.
So you guys are
this.
gonna row the
We're gonna row to the west.
many
row to
many
the
miles to the west,
Well, at least
and then take the river down.
Yeah, actually.
Wait, I think
yeah,
the river.
crosses with the road.
It does. Remember.
So these rivers here of ice cold melted snow run in. That exit there runs out down the Luna River. You could take it all the way to Beres if you wanted, or all the way to Salenka Pass, which is really safe, and to Luna Lake.
or we could just travel west until we no longer see Vistani along the
Just
shore.
to here and then.
True.
Could do that.
Okay. So roll me
I can.
4 DC 20 D20 rolls to see how bad a luck you have.
Well,
on
wait.
this enormous lake.
As we're going westward, did the Vistani follow us along the shore?
You're not sure. They could easily.
I'm gonna have my Raven go around the shore and see if they
Okay.
just see if they follow.
You're pretty sure there's a scout out there that's
Just tracking us.
keeping an eye on you.